It's week 1 of the 2034 season, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Broncos and the Patriots coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season. And these two squads, they're going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April or anything in between. And we've got
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway in Foxborough. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here come the Patriots now on offense. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
From the shotgun, it's May. Over the middle, complete. That's Freeman. That one, a first down pickup of 8. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. They'll throw with May. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. To the air, May. Quick throw to Freeman on the slant. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. Here's May. This is caught. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. To throw, it's May. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Rivera. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. May. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it ends with a New England touchdown. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So now here are the Broncos for their first drive of the game. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
All right, I know it's something that every team says every season, but they genuinely believe that this is their year, and having him at quarterback is a big part of that. They think he's poised for a huge season and can really be the type of player that brings out the best of each weapon that they have on this offense. Behind that type of performance, their goals are high. They envision a lot of wins and finishing among the league's best on their side of the ball.
Now a handoff up the middle. Gentry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Gentry. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Boston. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Up the middle they go. Gentry. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Now a handoff up the middle. Barlow. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is incomplete, but a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a 1st down. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Freeman. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Back to throw. Boston. And it's caught. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Broncos respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and...
Throwing here is May. And the Broncos get there and take him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right, and he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. On the return, here's Agnew. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. These two teams all tied after 1. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Boston. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Boston. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Pats are going to take possession here at their own 33. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And they go play action with May. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. And the penalty, a big assist to this offense. Now it's 3rd and 3. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
The Broncos about set to go on offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Operating from the gun, Boston. Hard throw, incomplete. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. That's taken on the 25. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the Patriots take over.
Play action. May.
He finds his man, complete. It's Garner. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
On play action, May.
He's able to get it to Coleman. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Garner. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up second down. Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. They were looking good on second down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8.
Hands it off out of the gun.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down is May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Patriots are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9 yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Now, they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
And coming out now, the Broncos.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
They go play action here on first down.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving them a lot to think about.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Able to fight through one tackle. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2.
And they will take over 1st and 10. New England's offense set to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
41 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
10 more there and another 1st down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium, because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
From the gun, it's May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
They're going to look to throw.
Got his man, and that's the rookie 4th-round pick.
And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
They'll try and throw for it with May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake. Here's May.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
The tight end in motion right.
From the shotgun, May with it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
So the Broncos coming out now. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. New England on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Boston And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be taken at the 13. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
The Patriots send out their punter, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Agnew now to return. A punt of 46, a return of 5.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Operating from the gun, Boston throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And he will have a Broncos first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Broncos send out their punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Freeman. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw again.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
6 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's May.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, and it's the Buccaneers who are out in front. The Buccaneers looking to get off to a hot start, and a road win would help them do just that. From there, we move to H-Town to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium, and they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. 3 touchdown passes there for Trevor Lawrence. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Falcons trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. We just watched a fine first half out of this quarterback. That's Drake May. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, but we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side could play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Broncos offense set to begin this third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Defense.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Automatic first down.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Boston. He finds his man. Complete. That's Young. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Boston. Freeman with a fast feet. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Now a 2nd and 2.
How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Boston. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Here's 2nd and 10.
Now a give right side. Gentry. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Back to throw. Boston. He completes it to Jones. And he'll be taken down shy of the 25 that he needed. He'll be a yard or two short. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10.
So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within one score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance, so that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll throw with May. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
To the air, May.
And the Broncos get there and take him down.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Here's May.
And that's complete. It's Green here. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he's out right at the 25. They'll run on 1st down. Gentry. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Freeman.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. And his throw is incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Boston. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Broncos send out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return.
The Patriots offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They go play action now. May.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Freeman. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 25-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. 73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw, May.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Throwing here is May.
And this one is incomplete. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10.
So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. Broke a tackle, but not much room there. Just up past the 25, no further.
So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Boston looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, this he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, this one winds up being intercepted.
To throw, it's May. Quick slant here to Smith.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
And they'll accept that penalty.
Still 1st down.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the Broncos' 7-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Second and 3. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Drake May.
Taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Pats are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
And Denver getting set to take the field.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Complete to Johnston here.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And now it's 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Price gets it off to Freeman. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Complete to number 87. A gain of 7. First down, Denver.
Operating from the gun. Price. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new. It worked there. On first down, Barlow. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Price. And this one's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. And his kick here is good. And that will close the gap down to 14. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Patriots offense and Drake May headed back onto the field. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
The Patriots send out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw. Price.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Price.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2nd down and 8.
Operating from the gun. Price. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Yeah, they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra hut, that extra emphasis on it. Got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and it sets him up with 2nd and just 2 yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground. Barlow. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Back to throw. Price. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
They'll run on first down. Archer.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
2nd and 6. Throw left side complete. That's Freeman.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Looking to throw. Price. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Sharp.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Back to throw. Price. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Broncos have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Now the try here for the point after. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
Try to take this home. They'll run.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. So the Broncos now down 27-20, a minute 45 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run.
Still on his feet. Inside the 20.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. 76 yards.
And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Now the Patriots gearing up to go now.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Complete, the tight end Rivera. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock, and they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
A big play here. 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he will have a Patriots first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. The home crowd here absolutely loves it, as they should, getting the field goal in the closing moments and likely going to get out of here with a W.
A W, celebrations all around. How about how everyone's going to leave this stadium, right? And you know something? He probably makes more money than most of the 60,000 people here, but they're all willing to buy him dinner tonight, aren't they?
Oh, they don't care. He's a man of the people right now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Freeman.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Patriots, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they'll get another home date